Hi everyone, this is a quick down and dirty video of a problem that people have been having with the composite AV cable for the iPad and iPhone, in particular the 30-pin one. To make a long story short is basically these two devices, the latest firmware they have is a 9.3.5. I've had these devices for a while. I have newer devices now, but that's the problem. I don't use these anymore. But I've had this actually hooked up to my truck. I have a 2014 MDX, and in the back, the rear entertainment system uses composite. I didn't have enough money to buy a stacked out HDMI version. So, and I used it, and I don't use it much since I drive. But I use it for my nieces and my nephews when they were younger, and then when they're in my truck, this will entertain them. And I will use that for the monitor that was in my truck. Now what happened was I stopped using it for quite a while, and I just left it. So I kind of didn't use these devices anymore. A while back, I woke up one morning and I said, you know what, let me update both these to the latest and greatest firmware. Don't do that, dumb idea. And what I did is I did that because I want to use one of these devices for the Ring doorbell that I've been installed in my mom's house. She's not a very good smart device user, so I thought this is something they can use. Forget the Android. This is something they can just use quickly. And now I gave them an Android device anyway. I took these back, and then I thought about putting movies on my iPad, and then I'm hooking it up to my truck. And then when I go on long trips, sometimes I'll sit in the back, maybe I'll just watch entertainment to relax a little bit. And guess what? It doesn't work. For the iPad, when I hook it up, I hear sound, I see no video. For the iPhone, I see no video and I hear no sound. So I started looking in forums, and it turns out a lot of people are saying that, it just doesn't work anymore. The composite cable does not work anymore. Some people are cursing out Apple. Some of them are demanding that Apple pull this product off the shelf, which there aren't many anyway. But making matters short is that it just doesn't work. So it's back and forth. There were some people that had support. I have a lot of dogs outside here barking. Some people actually had letters from support saying that they don't support this anymore. But then there are other people that said up to 2017 that theirs still works fine. So I wasn't sure, and but I do know one thing is Apple has a habit of and with every firmware upgrade, if this product is now accredited with them, or they're now like an accredited vendor, they will just stop making it work. Things just magically stop working. And I know that for a fact because a friend of mine, he used to import products from China, and he sells the peripherals for iPhones, such as those like almost like juice packs where you have battery packs, cases that's very similar to the Mophie, cables connected or batteries, second batteries that you connect to the iPhone, and a lot of times you'll be stuck with a whole load of them in a warehouse because Apple had an upgrade. So I just wanted to test it out. I wasn't sure. So what I did is I went to B&H and I bought the very last composite AV cable, and I brought it home. And I made sure I spoke to I told the salesperson that there was the rumor that these cables doesn't work with 3.5 anymore, 9.3.5 anymore, and 9.3.5 is the final version for these devices. And the thing is, they say it doesn't work anymore. And if this doesn't work, can I bring it back? And she said, sure. So I did this, I bought this. This was pretty expensive. I bought this for around like $9. And this is like $39 plus tax in New York, which makes it 40 something. And a lot to spend for a cable, but I had to check. So what I did is I also bought a Belkin cable from a friend of mine, because Belkins are associated, affiliated with Apple. Their stuff is accredited. So guess what? When I brought this home, the Belkin and this cable worked. And all the people that are saying that the originals don't work, either the cable's broken or they might have gotten a fake. Reason being is that I also saw a exact same original from Fry's, which sells for $5.99. And a friend of mine actually bought it because we were working on the same problem. So for the $5.99 version, he bought it. I borrowed it, and it didn't work. Meanwhile, this one, and it looks, the box, I mean, I haven't really examined it, but the box looks identical. It has an Apple logo, composite AV cable. It even says that it's the model. So I call Apple, and then I have two versions. One says, yeah, the composite is not supported anymore. But then the other version is, yes, they're fakes. So to make a long story short is that, yeah, maybe if you really want to still make the old device work on a composite, you gotta go out and buy the originals. And what I would suggest is you buy from retailers that has a generous return policy, such as B&H, or if you buy something from Amazon, make sure it's fulfilled by Amazon. So then if you want to return it, because it doesn't work, they wouldn't charge you any return fees. Or something like Adorama, B&H, or Best Buy. I wouldn't buy these cables from eBay, a lot of fakes, or someone that doesn't have a good return policy. Newegg might have it, I'm not sure. So anyway, to make the story short, I'm going to demo this later on. But if you want to make this work, and provided your cable's not broken, I'm not talking about, okay, my cable is not working. It's like if your stuff works and you did a firmware upgrade, it doesn't work, the chances are that you got a fake. Well, when that fake is that it's not accredited, okay, by Apple, and Apple just magically make it not work anymore. And they do that. And then actually happened with a lot of HDMI cables friends of mine have now too. So this is to let people know, because I saw the forum was very confusing. I was online, and then people were saying that originals don't work, and with the new firmware it doesn't work anymore. Apple confirmed it. That's not true, because today is June 22nd, 2018, and it works. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you, and I'm trying to see if I'll pause the video, and basically you see the problem. And like I said, it's down and dirty video. Okay, now I'm going to continue the video. I'm going to turn on the TV. The TV was already on. And I'm going to first use not the original, but the knockoff version. I guess the knockoff version. Make sure that all of them has the red, the yellow, and the white. There's USB. You can either plug this to a USB, something that gives it at least 0.5 amps. Most of the TV today does have a USB port on there that provides power, so you can use like Google Chrome and stuff like that. So I'll put this in, and then I'll plug this in. Now, here's a 30 pin. Capturing these, right? Yes, I am. Okay. Here's a 30 pin. And remember, this is not mirroring. This is different from mirror. Okay, mirror mirrors everything onto the screen. This is just to play video. A lot of people that don't understand this, they're like, oh, you know what? How come I can't see my screen? This is so you can play video, period. Okay, so the screen's dark, right? And let me see. Turn my video on. Password. It works. Okay. So he's gonna ask you, do you want to allow this device to access photo videos? Of course, I'm gonna hit allow, and you go to your video player. Okay, this is the Apple video player. Okay, I have a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu video on here. Sorry, let's see. See, I see video here. There's no sound coming out of the iPad. But, oh, yeah, you know what? I hear sound coming out of, let me take a look. I do hear sound. Okay. I'm trying to make the sound louder. I know the reason the sound is actually not, it's kind of weird, is because I was playing with the left and right sound before. But, here we go. Audio settings, yes, everything's set to the right. So you can see
over here, grip,
the sound's there.
hip,
Video
and
here.
shoulders up.
Nothing on the
Keep
screen.
your leg nice and loose.
Okay.
We spin.
Now, by putting the original one in, so this is the knockoff, which used to work. Please, everyone, if you did not upgrade your firmware, if you're not on 9.3.5, anything before the 9.3, don't upgrade. Damn you, Apple! You're so greedy. You guys have to do this. That's why I switched to Android. I mean, I've had Apple iPhone since generation 1. And really, they're just getting too greedy. But okay, so here you have same thing. The 3. This on goes in yellow, white, and red. Okay, and of course the USB to power. Work with other engineers. I mean, all these products have a chip in there, and that's how Apple IDs them. But same thing. I'm gonna take this off. Now, play the video. Allow.
Very
There's
important
some
that my
TV
heel
connected.
is down towards his shoulder.
And that's
If I
what
have
you
my
want to
leg
see.
down here low,
Video's
when
on.
he pulls his arm out,
So,
he's gonna leave. All right.
long story short is, if you have not
upgraded,
upgraded, let me lower the
I keep
volume.
my leg up high in his armpit.
If you have not upgraded, don't upgrade to the latest, because it will knock off a lot of accessories for you that used to work. If you have, unfortunately, it's hard. It's almost near impossible to roll back, unless your phone is jailbroken and you have tiny umbrella or stuff like that that kept your old firmware there, and you can roll back. And for the average Joe that can't do this, you just have to go buy an original Apple cable or an Apple accredited cable. I don't know all the accredited ones out there. If you do know of one, please just put that down on the bottom of your comment, and other people can basically use that to guide themselves. And then I don't know all the cables that's out there that works, but I just know the Apple original works, and hopefully we can help each other and solve this problem. So this problem is basically it. You just need the original. All right. Hopefully this helped. Anyway, that's me signing off. Bye.